Welcome back to another episode of Generation Shock, Megacon Edition. Let's get it.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
That's right. We're back on your screens if you know what I means. And it's just two of us today because unfortunately somebody's a little under the weather, if you know what I'm talking about. A little scratchy throat, going a little deep down on it. But as always, it's your boy, the monster on the mic. And as always, I got my beautiful co-host with me, Messiah. How you doing out there today? How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. Little runny nose. I think my wife got sick, I believe, during traveling, so I think I got that. But whatever.
You got the vid?
No, not the vid.
Okay. You better be careful out there. That's
But
just
on the other hand, I started a little workout routine. At my age, I have to. So
yeah, you do something. I saw you this past weekend. You need to do something. Shit, dog. Nah, I'm just playing. So how you doing? How's everything out there? How's life?
Life is good, man. Life is good. I mean, a lot better. You get a different perspective after a doctor visit of life. You start seeing life differently, and you start enjoying life better.
That's good to know. Good to hear.
Yeah.
All right.
How about you? What's up with you?
Yeah, man. Just got some personal shit. Unfortunately, I got to deal with this weekend, so not looking forward to that. I got to go to a funeral tomorrow.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, RIP. But besides that, everything's good, man. Just just living my best life, I guess you could say. Work and home, and that's about it, man. Just keeping it simple, trying to stay out of trouble, stay off the radars. You know what I mean? It's all that kind of good stuff.
There's a lot of changes happening also. We both know it. So
changes are coming down the pipe, and so just keeping my head up, worried about what I can control, not what I can't.
Yep.
And letting the chips fall where they may. And that's life, man. What can you do? Anyway, I don't know how much sports I got, but without further ado, I guess we can bounce on into a Monster Week of Sports. Let's kick it.
Gotta climb to the top, but we're never gonna stop. When the low, we going high.
That's right. We're back with another episode of a Monster Week in Sports. And right now, what's going on
what we should do, I'm sorry to cut you off, but you know what we should do? We should create like a theme song for you, bro.
What do you think?
Something that throws in that talks about sports or something. Well, we'll talk about it off thing. But
yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Like there's a theme song. I have an intro.
A theme intro song that would be badass.
I have an intro.
The logo. Huh?
There is an intro.
I didn't
with the logo.
I forget.
Bro, there's a video that literally has music and everything.
It's always muted, so I don't like.
Do you think I just sit there and just let it just go? It literally says gonna climb to the stop, ain't never gonna stop.
Yeah, I know.
When you're low, you gotta get high. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
you're the worst.
Not about that. It's been on mute for I've left it on mute so long, like when the intro goes, that I forget that there's actually a song playing in the background. Like
you are the worst.
Absolute
worst. Anyway, WrestleMania was this weekend. It's pretty cool. George Kittle got involved along with Pat McAfee and fought The Miz. I got to see a little bit of that. Outside of that, I couldn't tell you a goddamn thing of what happened. Have no damn clue. Sports football is pretty much non-existent right now, other than the draft coming up towards the end of the month. I think we need to do a draft. Huh?
I thought the draft happened. Was this just doing was this what is that called? It's called Combine?
Yeah, that's what you do before the draft. But okay. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some people together and do a draft spectacular. Like maybe actually be like during the draft on Thursday night. Be able to be on there and have some people commentating and stuff. Yo, 21 days until the draft. My boy Chris always knows about that draft life.
Figured he'll be on. What up, Chris?
Yeah. 21 days. Let's go. Maybe Chris will want to get on with me and do a draft spectacular, right? We'll do a little draft show, talk about it live, why it's going on, talk about the picks and stuff. That'd be super cool. Like if you only knew sports, I could get you in on it, but you don't know.
Like I watch a little bit of the Combine, right? At least what they show on Sports Center and stuff like that. And I don't know about you, but I find that always like a weird like thing, right? Like you have to go out there, put in the work so you can get drafted. So you got to put in the work, but nothing's guaranteed as far as the guy that you're getting is a great guy if he shows off all those numbers, because a la Tom Brady, right? He wasn't the great at the combine, but he ended up turning out to be one of the most successful drafts ever.
Yeah. Well, of course, it's not an exact science, but you remember, they don't just let anybody at the combine. Everybody can't go to the combine. It's an invitational
that I didn't
thing.
know.
Yeah. So they're assuming, they're expecting the people that are going are going to be some of the best of the best. And then there's people who still don't go, who are to be drafted high up in the draft. They don't go and they just do their pro days. So they show themselves off at college.
What's a pro day?
It's basically where you do it at your college. You throw the ball, you do different things.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody cares about Brady and where he was drafted. So, anyways.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, we got the draft coming up.
Brady, hold on. Speaking of Brady. So my wife is like, this, I guess, TB Forever 12, right? It's a marketing by Tom Brady. It's an actual, his brand. And she was trying to surprise me. And today she actually surprised me. I guess she tried to get me these merchandise, and she's been trying to get it, and they didn't come in. So she was upset. She's like, I had to pre-order these, and she called, complained, and she was like, but these are hard to get, and I had to pre-order them, and I couldn't even, and now they're not even available. So, and then I'm like, but what is it? She's like, I can't tell you what it is. I'm like, oh my God, whatever. Anyways, so I'm gonna show you. It's pretty badass. They came in, right? Check this out. They're his, look at this. It's called Forever, right? It's his stuff, right? Look at the back. It's pretty badass, bro.
Dude, you don't realize it. You literally showed us an empty back. Like there was nothing on it.
No, the back is empty. Oh, I didn't show you the top. I'm sorry.
No, it was out of focus. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Right.
I was like, dude, what are you doing, bro? You showed us a random black back.
Yeah.
Woo!
I thought the front was pretty badass. This is Forever 12.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, then we got this also. She got me this also. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. This obviously for me, it means two things, right? It's obviously the Tom Brady brand, but Forever is also the name of the band. So to me, it has double meaning. I thought it was pretty badass. They were hard to get. I guess they were hard to get. And she fought and complained until she got it, because I guess it was supposed to be a surprise gift. And I love it. I love it. It's pretty badass. It's a little bit thick for Florida weather, but I love it. It's pretty. I like it. It's TB12 forever. You know how it is. Hey, as you gotta be, right?
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do to get through in life.
Pre-order it.
Yeah. Anyway, nobody gives a shit about that. Thanks for wasting all of our times. We'll never get back. Anyway, moving on. Right now, we do have the PGA Tour going on, and it's the Masters, which is always a great time to watch golf. I love golf, love to participate, love watching it. So super excited about the golf match this weekend and see who wins it. It's over in Augusta, Georgia. So that's going to be super fun to watch. Baseball is in full effect.
This guy's in it. I thought I seen it. Tiger Woods in it, right?
Yeah, he plays all the time. Yeah, that's about the only one he plays.
Did he qualify? Because I know they were talking about that. His age, it's crazy, right? Obviously, we get older, but it's like he's been in the game so long that at this point, he's like, even if he qualifies, it's also a great thing.
Well, no, you don't, because he won. He doesn't qualify anymore. He automatically gets in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he doesn't have to qualify. He's automatically invited back. Once you win, you're invited back. You're guaranteed a spot for the next for however many years. You're just guaranteed. And because, for instance, that's why you got guys who are on the Live Golf Tour who are there, who get invited to go, even though there's no way for them to qualify because they don't play golf like on the PGA Tour anymore, but they're still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So super excited about watching that. Baseball's back. It's in full swing. They said on average, they're saving about 26 minutes per game with the pitch clock and all of that. And scoring is up like 100 or like 200% since they took away the shifting and all this other stuff. So that was pretty cool. I haven't got to watch any games yet, but I'll probably watch them this weekend maybe. And
speaking of baseball, have you ever seen this? Let me see. I'm going to find it. Keep talking. I'm going to find it.
Yeah. That's about all I got for a Monster Week in sports. There's really not a whole lot else going on that I can think of that's, have you ever seen this baseball? I think I've always thought about this, right? Baseball, well, for me, at least from if I'm there live, is more interesting than actually watching it on TV. But there's a baseball called Saunders, I think it's called.
it's a baseball team field. It's actual an event, and they actually play it, but they play to a tune. They play the game, but they also like joke around, make it fun. I must try to. I can't find it here. I'm gonna try to send the event to you.
Biden's right. Every sport's better live.
Yeah, but I'm talking about as far as this is being a little bit different, where it's not just baseball, it's actually like baseball, but with a twist of show, right? It has a little show. They pitch. I guess the game counts anyways, but they pitch and they dance and it's like a whole like spectacle. And I'm like, well, that's kind of interesting. It changes the game. I always thought baseball was boring. I'm not gonna be able to find it, but I'll post it next time.
Banana ball. That's what Biden said. It's called.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I think that's what it's called. And it's basically I've always
We call it kickball here. There is no soccer. We call it kickball, just for the record.
no,
Chris,
no,
it's kickball.
no, it's actually I think Biden got it right. It's banana ball. I think that's what it's called. And it's so interesting because they play baseball, but in the middle of pitching, there's a song routine that goes on, and you see the pitcher, the catch, the shortstop, and the pitcher, the catcher, the shortstop, and the second baseman. They put on a show, and then they pitch the ball at the end of the song or at the end of the clip of that song. And if it's a strike, it's a strike. It's rules how they play that, but I found that interesting. I'm like, man, that's something I probably will go to. Obviously, it's not a big event, but it's something that changes from the routine. Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, he's right. Every inning counts. I found that. If we get a clip, next time what I'll do is I'll save the clip and I'll put it for the show so you guys.
Next time, prepare for the show. It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think that's about it for Monster Week in Sports. You got anything else before we wrap it up?
No, sir.
All righty, so let's go ahead and kick back into the rest of the show. All right, so we're going to go in and talk a little bit about Megacon. Before we do, I did put together a little montage to let you guys see a little bit of what we saw on our trip to Megacon in Orlando this past weekend. So here you go. All right. That's what I got for us. As you can see, there's a really big Star Wars section. So I took a lot of photos of that.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool. The whole little Star Wars themed world and everything like that.
The Mandalorian type. Yeah.
My favorite photo was probably the one at the end, the Spider-Man all pointing at each other. That was dope. But tell me a little bit about your experience. I know you went 2 days. What'd you think? Did you have fun?
It was actually my second time there ever since I live in Florida. The first day, obviously, we were starting to understand how. I really don't know, but it's probably at 95. But it was interesting there. It was very, very interesting in the sense of everybody there is there to like either meet the artists. There's a lot of stuff I didn't know. I didn't know a lot of independent drawers or cartoonists or comic book drawers or people that actually do the actual comic books. They show up and then you can get a piece signed by them. And then you have some of the artists also from the movies and Anakin Skywalker was there the next day. He wasn't there the day before, but he was there the next day. I didn't get an autograph, but I can see why people go to these things. It was packed. The next day, it was even more packed, bro. I'm talking about this. You know how when we went, we walked in like there was no line. We just walked in, right? The second day, there was a line backed up all the way from almost to the beginning of the building, and then they let you in one by one. And I was like, man, this is packed. I'm talking about it was packed, and it was so much fun. But it was just one of those things. I can see myself going back. We can do the things that we talked about on it, but it was so much fun. I mean,
what was your favorite part?
Meeting all these like characters, all these people that seeing the time they put into this. They put a lot of time into this. Like there's like I got a picture of, so I took a picture of some of the few things. Check this out. That was the next day. I know that was one of your favorite. I know you were all over the Ninja Turtles, but this is one of my favorites. Obviously, you have your Team Rocket, right? You have that, but and then you have this. This is for the old schools, right? Like these people put in time. Look how this is like. She looks real. She put in that time, and I was like, man, this is pretty good. And just to give in the time, I was like, man, like, this is the time to nerd out. I was having a blast. I was like, man, this is pretty cool. My favorite one of all is this one. Look at that Thanos. Look how real he looks, even from a side view. Look how real he looks. That is crazy. Like this guy put in some time. And it's one of those things, bro. I mean, something to do on that weekend if you're not into that, or even if you are, if you're not into it, you should go, because it's like the atmosphere is all great atmosphere, positive energy going around. There's no shit happening, in the sense of there's no trouble. It's not like a party where there's always, at least the parties I used to go when I was young, something always pops off. But it's fun. The atmosphere is a lot of positive energy. Everybody's doing their own thing. Everybody's obviously they're there. It's all about me, right? Right. Hey, look at all the work I put in. You want to take a picture of me? They're there, right? Like you'd be like, hey, can I take a picture of you? Of course. And that was the fun part, right? Nobody there was an asshole, but like, no, you can't take a picture of me. So it was fun.
Okay, good stuff.
What'd you think?
I had a good time. I'd never been before, so it was a new experience for me. That's why I wanted to go and check it out. Like for me, I don't, I couldn't go for more than one day. I'm just not that into it. Maybe if I was like actually into purchasing comic books or different things like that, but I'm not looking to buy any of that stuff. There's a lot of money that can be spent. Jesus Christmas. There's so much shit there. It's ridiculous. But I think when people go for multiple days, everything's because they're trying to meet people, right? Yep. So I think the only way that it's worth going more than one day is if you're standing in line to get an autograph and you want to get a picture of that person and everything. Because outside of that, it's a convention, right? Like I can go through the entire convention in one day. I can see everything I need to see in one day with the booths. I don't think there's going to be, I could be wrong, but there was no like new things in the booths from one day to the next.
The next day there was. Remember how we were passing and some booths were closed? The next day those booths were open, and they were pretty interesting stuff. And even remember that booth that they did the I think the acrylic painting that when they flashed the light there was like another image. They were gone the next day. They weren't even there. I was like, where did they go? I was trying to show Bebo. I was trying to show him that booth, and I couldn't find it. I'm like, I went everywhere.
But no offense, just because you couldn't find it, I don't think these people are going to go for a Friday. Like if they're just like, I get what you're saying, that maybe they're only there on a Saturday and Sunday because those are the days off that people can go, and they're going to have like Hayden Christensen being there and D'Onofrio and all those higher class people showing up on the weekends rather than Thursday and Friday. Yeah, I can see that, but nobody's going to leave on a Saturday. That guy was there. You just couldn't find his ass. Yeah, bro, you didn't even know where your purchase was. I had to show you where you went to buy your damn fucking thing. You gonna show everybody what you bought?
He's way over here. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Hold on.
This dude is nuts. He saw this thing and he's like, "I want it. Give it to me."
After Back it up. Hey, give me a warning, right? Like, help me out.
Yeah, but you bought it before I could tell you not to.
Yeah, this
dude,
it's real life
size.
Look at the
fucking Goguru.
Look. Yeah, that. It was so interesting. Yeah, it was one of those things. I'm like, man, I have to get that. So I
did get this. Since we're talking about, I'll show you. This was the shirt that came. Oh wait, you can't.
Oh, you have the blue. Is it the same background?
No, hold on. There you go.
There you go. That's better.
Yeah. I have the poster too, but I forgot to bring it in.
You bought the pass with the
I bought the pass. They
extra
gave me the shirt, the lanyard, the poster, and then I got a couple small pictures. Actually, if you want to talk to the crowd, I'll go grab them. Real quick and show 'em. Hold on.
So I like some of the pictures that I took. The cool thing about it is everybody that's there has the same mindset. They're all there to either show off, either to sell their comic book drawings. There was a lot of independent artists there, which if you're into independent artists, or you like to support independent artists, if you like their stuff, you can be like, hey, I'll invest, or give me your business card. I'll buy some other stuff into your stuff. There was a lot of good artists there. To my surprising, I'm like, how come that also gives you an idea of how competitive that market is, because some of the work these artists do, you'd be like, man, why aren't they like famous, or why aren't they like that I know of, right? Because not to say that I know every artist that draws a comic book or independently.
Bitch, you don't know a single artist that draws.
I don't. But I'm just saying, like, if they're there and they're selling their independent stuff, like their shirts. Remember that dude? That he was like, oh, I do all my own shirts and I do all my drawing. He was there the next day, obviously, and he was doing work. A lot of people was buying his stuff. And his stuff was pretty cool. Did you show? Oh, you're gonna show your Ninja Turtle stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna show my stuff. So I am a huge Ninja Turtle fan. I grew up on it. So I got a couple things that were just absolutely out of this world to me, badass. So this is the main thing I wanted that I bought.
Why is it blocked out?
Because I have it's just
the green screen.
Yeah, it's just hard to see it. Fuck. All right. Yeah. So that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Trying to hide my background because everybody bitches about my fucking laundry stuff, and now I can't show this stuff. I'll post it later on. I'll take pictures of it and post it later on.
Yeah, but and that drawing that you bought, both drawings that you bought was pretty like cool. The one that even the people I showed it, when you know how you send us, you put it to the group chat. Even some of the people I showed the next day, I'm like, yo, check this out. Everybody loved it, bro. Because it was
probably one of the dopest things by far there. I mean, I had people, as I was walking out, I had vendors be like, dude, that's fucking sick.
Yep.
So I'll have to post it later on. I did a little mystery box. So I got a little like X-Men keychain with a little X-Men wallet.
Yeah,
right?
Wallet is pretty badass.
And then
you have more than one wallet, right? You have more than one, right?
Huh?
You have more than one wallet.
Yeah, I also got a Zelda wallet from a free box.
That one's badass. I like that wallet. Yeah.
I don't pay attention to the
You talking about the Ronin?
Right.
Are you talking about the storyline? Biden?
No, I don't think it's about Ronin. I think he's probably talking about. He says right here how they were April O'Neil's pets. Yeah, I don't pay attention. I don't watch any of that old
that's BS, no.
shit. I am excited about Ronin though. The last Ronin looks fucking dope.
The last one, it does look dope. They actually creating a video game on it.
Yeah,
and that's gonna be so interesting.
But basically, to give you an idea, it's the turtles, but their weapons are lightsabers and they're Jedi, and it's absolutely fucking awesome. I could probably show the picture through my phone since you were doing it.
Yeah. And I think it's one of the best things that I've seen. What's up with that? I know I can do it. I don't have the drawing. Okay. I know it's still on the group chat.
Yeah, you show it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hide, like I said, everybody bitches about my background, so I put a different background up, and now that's what shit happens. I don't know, man. I just work here.
I'm gonna download it so I can flip it. Go ahead, you can keep talking.
Anyway, so yeah, so I wasn't really looking out to go buy anything or do anything. But I saw that picture. I was like, fuck it. I want to get something. There's a couple mystery boxes that had some stuff. So I got I did a Spider-Man mystery box. I got a lanyard.
There you go.
And a blanket. Oh yeah, there it is. So that's pretty
one
sick,
of the best, the sickest. We both was like, yo, that is fire.
So they got it came with a blanket and a lanyard and a couple things, and then the X-Men one came with a belt and a wallet and a keychain and a lanyard and a shirt. So I got a couple cool little things that, like I said, I wasn't looking to go spend any money, but I saw a couple things I liked. I said, fuck it. I wasn't going to go like this guy, and I won't throw it out there what he spent because I think that's disrespectful, but I sure as hell wasn't going to go do what he did. By the way, how'd wifey take it? Did you tell her the truth?
Not yet.
Oh,
It's gonna be one of
that's
those
why you still
when you walk
alive.
in.
Oh, dude, wifey gonna kill you.
I got some. Actually, I'm supposed to be wearing glasses because I finally got my glasses, so I have to be using prescribed glasses. I mean, I can see good at this length, but outside, I started wearing glasses at work and all that. I don't know why I threw that out there. Oh,
Yeah, I have no idea.
To think about the cost of that because I had to pay out of pocket, and then throw that. So it's crazy.
Yeah, wifey gonna be happy. Do I hear myself in your background?
No,
Oh, it sounded like it for a second. All right.
no,
Just making sure.
People bleeding through these headsets.
Boss move.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
guy. I won't even talk. Let's not even get into the shit he would. So Biden and I don't know why the last 2 days we've just been going at it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Talking back and forth. And I'm not going to even start the topics he was saying about his wife. Oh my goodness, about women in general. We're not even going to go there. Not appropriate for our show.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Anything else we want to talk about with Megacon?
No, I mean, now here's a question: would you do it again?
Oh yeah, I'll go back next year.
Okay.
I think it's cool to check out. And like I said, I'll only do one day. I won't do more than one day.
What if we do what we plan to do as far as take a microphone? Would you go multiple days then? Because you get different people. Because the next day it was packed, and you get a different type of crowd. I mean, you get the repeat people, but you see more because it's a Saturday, it's a weekend, right? So you see.
Well, that's
more
the thing is,
people.
I would probably just go on a Saturday, like a Saturday or a Sunday.
Yeah.
But it just depends on what kind of gear I have, what kind of setup I have, what we can get away with. You know what I'm saying? Like, are they going to be like, oh, you guys don't have a booth, you can't be doing this, or like,
No, because remember on the second floor, there was a guy. Even on the on the second floor, there was a guy. There was people interviewing people.
Yeah, so I think it'd be fun to do a little something. So
yeah. Now here's a question: would you ever dress up for one? And who would you go?
I don't know. I mean, I really don't think I would. I'm not. I wouldn't want to invest money in it. No, I'd rather invest money in stuff to be able to interview and do all that.
Okay.
I'm not that into it to dress up. No, I don't think I would.
There will be two characters I would dress up as. I would dress up as. I would dress up as a Mandalorian, or I would dress up as an Assassin's Creed, but Ezio older, like Assassin's Creed 3 Ezio. Yeah. But the thing is, I don't grow any beard, so he would.
I just wouldn't see that. I just don't want to spend the money on it. Like, I don't want to spend the money on a Mandalorian costume. I just don't fucking care that much. No offense. Like, I'm not into it like that. Like, I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's cool, but I'm not that into it. Like, people are literally going to get attention. So they're dressing up to get attention.
It's
I don't need attention.
It's the time of the year. It's 3 days of the year that you can be somebody else and get that attention. Right.
Yeah.
The other person I was thinking that I was talking to people at work, and some of the people I would say, I go, if I do go next time, I'll probably let my hair grow because when my hair grows kind of curly, and at work when my hair grows and I don't get the haircut like right away, people like I have customers that say, yo, you look like that guy from Transformers or Mr. Deeds. What's his name? That he goes, I'm very, very sneaky. What's his name?
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about the guy with the dead foot in Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
Yes.
So people say I look like him, so I would dress as him in Transformers, like with the Sector 7 and all that. I would go as him. That would be my character.
You'd have to go with the one where he's in his boxers and shit, though.
Yeah. No, I won't go on boxers, but I'll go
wife beater and boxers.
No, okay.
I mean, you can have underwear underneath of them. You're not going to free ball it.
Yeah.
But that would be the costume, the wife beater and the boxers. You got to go as that.
I would consider that.
So who am I supposed to go as? Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah. Or you could go as this girl. It's funny because I told your boss, I was like, hey, yeah, I'm going to go as Tom Brady and ScheckMonster's going to go as his wife.
Giselle. Yeah, fucking guy. All right. All right. Anyway.
Yeah, this week is mostly Megacon, and there's nothing much more to talk about besides what's coming up. All the shows. Oh, have you seen? Are you caught up on Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you think?
I'm into it so far.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about it.
I mean, I don't know. What do you want to talk about on it?
No, like, did you like? Did you? I was trying to figure out that monster that she seen, and now she said at the new episode, she's like, you seen him because it was meant to be. You're the chosen one. So she's gonna give her. Looks like she's gonna give her her own like group and shit, or she's gonna be a leader or something.
Well, no, she's trying to get her to unite everybody, but I think there's going to be some shit going on. Yeah, I could go as Casey Jones. That'd be pretty easy.
Casey Jones, yeah. It's just a hockey mask, right? And
pretty much, and some clothes, yeah. So that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Or Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah, I mean, if you go as Bebop, we could do that.
Yeah,
and I'll go as Rocksteady or some shit.
I would do that. It'll be fun. I mean, there's some of the stuff that we seen was pretty cool.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get ready.
Trying to see. Are the videos playing?
I'm going to be able to play the. So Mazai or Chris, I got to figure out a way to get the videos.
On Instagram.
No, you don't have to be familiar with Star Wars necessarily to watch it for watch Mandalorian.
No, you don't.
Yeah. For Instagram, I don't know if I have the ability to play what I'm looking to play, and do it the way I'm looking to do it. But we'll get the other ones going. So without further ado, let's watch some videos. I don't know. Did we play this one last week?
I don't know if we played that one. I don't remember.
We'll find out. Let's take a watch.
Oh, he even got run over by his own.
Dude got run over by his own shit.
But I see that shit a lot too, bro. Like I'm driving and there's a guy on a dirt bike and he pops a wheelie. I'm like, I don't know if I should slow down or speed up just in case. I was like, I'm trying to pass this dude, but I'm like, is that even legal in Florida? I mean, obviously it is because they keep doing it.
I guess
this is a lot of shit you can't get away with.
Dude, in Florida, you can get away with anything. You know, they just passed a law that you no longer have to have a permit to conceal.
Yep. July 1st it starts.
You just walk around with guns, getting ready to kill people. Like that's just what we need.
This is going to be a free fire zone, bro.
Yeah, well, you know why? Biden's gonna get super excited, get a little stiffy. We're talking politics. DeSantis the greatest. Yes, everybody have your guns and take them anywhere you want. No permits for anybody.
But there's still. I mean. Yes, you're not gonna need a concealed license to carry one. Is it to carry one or is it to own one in your car? Have it? But there's certain.
You don't have to have a license you don't have to have a permit to carry one anymore.
Yeah, but there's still certain buildings that you can't go in. Like you can't go to Disney with a gun. You can't go to a bank with a gun. You can't. A lot of that shit you can't do. Like you can't go. I think you can't go into a post office either. Any federal buildings.
How are they gonna know? Like the post office was saying, like Disney, there's metal detectors and shit, right? All that kind of, like there's places that they detect, but they can't do shit if you go into a post office. They're not going to know.
Yeah,
think about it. If somebody walks in to your work, are you going to know if they have a gun?
You maybe could tell unless they're carrying a little pouch. Most people that carry them, they have this little pouch with them, like a little what do you call those little things? Satchels. They have small satchels.
Like I want my money back for my permit. No refund, motherfucker.
But I'll tell you this much. If an incident was to happen where somebody has a permit, the other person doesn't, and they shoot at each other, the guy with the permit will get off faster than the guy without the permit.
Not anymore. Not in July.
Yeah, I think
permit doesn't matter.
Give him the upper hand.
No, it won't.
Better. I mean, he's supposed to be licensed to do it.
No, he's not. No, the license just said to carry it. That's all. So what the fuck's that to do with anything?
Don't you have to? I mean, I don't own one, but don't you have to get your license? Don't you have to go through a training, or you just apply for the license before
the carrying permit? No, you just you have a permit to conceal. That's it. You pay money and get to conceal the weapon.
Oh, that's interesting. I meet some people. I know a trainer at work that he shops a lot in our store, and he always told me, "Hey, if you ever need a training, I am certified to train. I do classes I do these classes once a month, or I think he said once a week, and I can get you a permit to carry, and I'm certified to do all that, and you can get your own piece." I'm like, "Nah, I'm good, thank you."
Well, like I said, now all you have to do is get approved to buy the gun, and you can take it anywhere you want, anytime you want, and it don't fucking matter no more.
Yeah, that's scary though,
right? I'm telling you, because at least the thing is like. The different, like, I get it's your right. Like, I don't disagree. It's your right to have one, but I think you should have to go ahead and get a permit, right? You should have to take a class on the or whatever it is, because what it also allows is if it's slightly not concealed, or you can tell it's that somebody has a gun, the officer then has a right to stop you and question you about what you're doing with it.
It gives them a probable cause.
Correct. Now there ain't no probable cause. You can't do shit to that person.
Yeah, but now it puts police in a tougher situation. Because now they're not even trained. They're not even trained to handle situation when somebody doesn't even have a gun and they just shoot first, ask questions last. Imagine now that everybody has a piece to carry.
Or can. Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's even more dangerous for the person. Now it puts the cop in a tougher situation.
I would say,
automatically, it's going to be that person. He's going to automatically assume that person has a piece.
Because the thing is, like you said, if somebody got found with a gun without a permit, that's breaking the law. You could use that against them.
Remember, there's a state law and a federal law. There's two different laws.
What are you talking about?
There's two different for carrying weapons. There's two laws. There's a federal law and there's a state law.
What's the federal law?
I don't know what the federal. I know there's two of them. I know there's
no federal law against anything.
There's none?
No, it's up to the state to decide. The federal law can't prohibit you from carrying a weapon or not. That's the state.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be one of those things, and especially with all this road rages, I think it's gonna put people in a lot of uncomfortable situation. It's gonna give people that are not mentally ready to carry one, have one. And 5-0, the cops are gonna use it as a probable cause to stop you.
It's a good thing. It ain't no good thing, bro. There ain't nothing good about being able to have anybody carry a gun at any time for any reason. Because that's the thing, is like, it's not like it's impossible to get a gun without going through the proper channels to get one. And now the officer doesn't even have an ability to stop and make sure that your gun is legal. Because guess what? He has no probable cause now to even have a conversation with you if he sees that you have a gun.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm not saying stricter laws changes anything, because Puerto Rico has one of the strictest laws in gun laws, and there's a lot of people that die with guns over there. Obviously, the guns are illegal, so it doesn't stop the people from having guns. But a lot of deaths that happen in Puerto Rico are the guns that are used are illegal guns. But so, not saying that guns, creating laws about
the
guns.
right to bear arms, real quick. The right to bear arms is not the same as the right to be able to carry them around in public places. There is a difference. Okay. Number one. Number two, I don't think it's universal for every state. I do think there are states that it's different. If you go to Montana and people are carrying around, okay, that's fine. But you're talking about Florida or like New York City, places that are heavily populated with tourism and different things.
There's no
you shouldn't. Not everything should be universally equal everywhere you go. There should be rules depending on where you're at, what you can do. And I don't think it's good to have people carrying weapons in downtown Orlando. Like, I'm sorry, I don't see the point of it.
This is an NRA move. Obviously, this guy's running for president. He's going to do a lot of things that's going to hit his base.
Bear arms means you're able to own them. It doesn't mean you're going to have them in public. It means you are protecting yourself for the tyranny of our government, and that you're prepared in case we have to overthrow the government, like they had to overthrow the tyranny of the government. It doesn't mean you get to walk around the streets with them and just showing them off. That's not what that means.
Yeah, it's
show me where in the Constitution that we have a right to just carry guns whenever, wherever we want. Show me that in the Constitution. Because I have never seen that in the Constitution. If you can pull it up and prove me wrong, I will disagree. But nowhere in the Constitution does it state that you have the right to carry a gun anytime, anywhere, for any reason. That is not in the Constitution. You have the right to own it and to keep it in your home for protection. It does not say you just get to carry it around all the time.
Yeah. And there's this big argument about, I own it because in case the government, bro, if the government wanted to take over any situation, they have the manpower to do it. I mean, it's a stupid argument.
Well, it's not. No, I do believe that we have the ability and the power to overthrow the government if we find out that they're tyrannical government again. Like I do think we need. I do agree with the Second Amendment. I don't think we shouldn't be allowed to protect ourselves against a corrupt system, which I believe our system is corrupt. Not saying we need to go out and overthrow it, anything that extreme. But I do think So you see, this is why I laugh about Biden. He only wants the facts that go to his side. Well, it doesn't say anything about where you can have it. It says you have the right to bear arms. It doesn't say you have the right to carry them in public. But show me that. Show me where it says you have the right to carry it in public in front of everyone at any time, any place. Show me
when that law took place, right? When they wrote that in the amendment, guns were way different than what they are now. It was a different time. So that's one of the amendments that never got amended, right? Again, never got revised. And it's still like that. And the NRA uses it because it's a big market. If you really think about the gun market, it's a huge market. Nobody wants to lose out on that. And all the shit that's happening, nobody's revising it. All these shots that happen in schools, all this shit that's happening in all over the country, and nobody seems to care.
I mean, I will agree with them when they say this: guns don't kill people.
I get it, but now you're giving them a right to carry one, and you don't even know their state of mind. You don't even know if they can handle pressure. Like I had the argument, the debate with a friend, and he was like, "Yeah, but you see and this is back then, and you see all the things that happen. They're going in and they're shooting." I go, "Okay, so what are you gonna do about it? You're gonna take out your gun and shoot against somebody that has an AR? You're not even trained for that. How are you even trained?"
You can tell right now it doesn't happen because how come I've never once seen yet in my entire life, and correct me if I'm wrong, I've never seen a single person who owns a gun go and stop one of these people who are causing these mass shootings. Never once.
I mean, there was a guy. I think it was in some state that the guy was shooting in the church, and another gunman that was near it came out and shot the guy.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah. But this was like about a year, 2 years ago, and then he became the example for the NRA. Oh, look, this is the right to have gun. Look what he did. He shot him. Yeah, but after he shot everybody in the church and then ran out, and then they got him outside.
Yeah.
But still, it's just one of those things that it's one of the debate that's never gonna stop. And people that are gun lovers, gun owners, you can't take that away from them. They're gonna see it as, hey, this is my right. They're gonna use it as, this is my right. This is how I'm gonna protect my family, and this is how I'm gonna protect my home.
Once
and
again,
if everybody has a gun, why should I have a gun?
I don't think you need to take it away. I think they do have a right to own one and protect and stuff like that.
And I agree with that too.
But I think that doesn't mean it's carte blanche. You get to do whatever you want. And I do think there should be rules behind it. Like anything else, there has to be rules governing what we can do, with certain things.
The invention of cars, there has been so many rules and changes for the car to protect people, but for guns, there hasn't been any.
I'm not allowed. I can only go a certain speed. I'm being told what speed I can drive. Yep. I'm being told what I can do while I'm inside of my vehicle.
You gotta wear a seatbelt because it's against the law.
That's my point. I'm being told what I'm doing inside of my vehicle because these things kill people. But we're supposed to just have autonomy with guns. How does that make any logical sense to any logical human being? No one's saying you can't have a car. No one says you can't drive. No one says you can't own a gun. No one says you can't have it. But there should be things to regulate what you're able to do with it. Just like they're regulating you when you get behind the wheel of a car. You can't have your phone.
We care more about TikTok and it being owned. There's a big fight against TikTok and being owned by China, and they're spying on us versus our people, our children that are being assassinated in schools. That just tells you what a movement is. We care more about fucking TikTok and what happens with TikTok. They had a conference and they had a committee and they sat down and interviewed with those dumbass questions because there's a movement against it. But then we have constantly shootouts in schools, mass shooting in all these areas, and the conversation stops, NRA puts a hold in it, and that's it. It's just
because those conversations are still about people's personal interests. It's about money.
It is. In the end, that's what it's all about. And if you're in the government and you want to win, right? Especially right now, if you're in a government and you're a Republican and you want to win, your best bet is to be with the NRA. That's your best bet, because they have a system, a grading system for everybody that's in government. Okay, this is an A, a B, a C. Okay, this guy, and they have such a stronghold because they have so many registered gun owners that are registered to the NRA, that they say, hey, we can actually move the votes. We have that
everybody's backing out because nobody wants to hear about this bullshit. So let's get back to the videos.
Yeah,
let's go watch this one. This one's fucking hilarious.
I haven't seen that one. Hold on.
You know, she just put in there, right?
Yeah, gasoline.
Watch this dumb bitch.
Oh, oh, that shit is crazy. What did she think was gonna happen?
I don't know, man. She went to set that shit on fire and got fucking
holy
jacked.
Shit! Got her face burnt, but she's masked up. Oh, that shit is funny. Oh,
yeah,
yo, it knocked her out. Think about the impact. It knocked her out,
dude. Knocked her into another car.
That shit is crazy. I feel like you have to be that much pissed at that person to do that. That shit is crazy.
I have no idea what this is, but we'll check this one out too.
All right, let's watch that one.
I have no idea what this is going to be.
Oh, okay. I think I know which one this one is. So they're TikToking and they lose control of the car. Look.
Oh my God. This is what we were just talking about.
Yeah. And it's on film. So you know the insurance ain't paying for any of that shit. That shit's
Let me
on
see this
film.
shit again. I wasn't paying attention.
Look into her face.
Fuck.
Oh, did that car flip over? It looks like
Yeah,
it flipped
I think so.
over, right? The wipers went on. I like how the end the wipers went on.
Jesus Christmas. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. And you can see that happening, especially this day and age. That's just hilarious. It's one person should be doing the video. The other one just pay attention to the fucking road. It's always been the rule of the road.
Fucking Biden's over here fucking sending me shit, fucking talking shit on my private chat.
Oh, okay.
That's okay though. I get it. This was kind of fucked up. I don't even know if I should play it, but I'll
be surprised anyway. You played it. Let me see.
I'll play it anyway.
Oh, I seen this one. This is crazy. But the audio doesn't go through it? I can't hear the audio. Is the audio playing on your side?
Yeah.
Oh, because I can't hear the audio. So, just in case the audio's not playing in the live, right?
It is. It's on the. You just can't hear it.
Okay.
Because you have your shit muted.
No, it's not muted. But it is what it is.
Yeah, you said you were muted last time.
I always watch playback anyways. Oh, that's this guy. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I'm not trying to. There's certain shit I don't want to play because I don't want to get shut banned.
Yeah, you know who's that, right? On the floor.
It's that stupid rapper.
Yeah, 6ix9ine.
Yeah, nobody
got his ass whooped.
No, basically what they were saying is he was going to fight him. He said the one guy yelled, "I got a gun," and then the other guy goes, "It's just a prank," as everybody's fucking scattering and running.
Yeah, but that's scary though. This is how you also get in trouble, or if there was a cop there.
Yeah, that's how you go to jail. You die.
Yeah, or somebody there that wants to be the hero will pull out a gun and shoot you with no questions asked.
In the state of Florida, now motherfuckers get shot for that shit.
Yep. Because
you got your gun sitting there at Walmart. Biden's all for it too. Walmart gun life. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's all I got for today, though. You got anything else?
No, that's pretty much it. Any FOH? I actually don't have a FOH. I could talk about guns things, but
I do.
Go ahead. Maybe I'll feed off for you.
All right. Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
All right. My fuck out of here. Picture this, right? You go and you decide you're going to stay at your friend's house. Okay.
Okay.
And they tell you about all this money they spend on all these different renovations, bathrooms, and all this shit, right? So you go and you decide you're going to crash at their crib, right? Because you're going to go out and hang out the next day, and their wife's out of town and all this stuff. So, of course, they have a guest bedroom. They have a nice, there's a bathroom to be able to use. It's right by the bedroom and all this other shit. And so you get up and, the next day, and what does normal people do? You want to go clean yourself, shower, get dressed, get ready to go out. How the fuck do you have a guest bathroom that ain't got no goddamn soap, no body wash, no fucking nothing, bro? And not only that, but and I forgot to post these pictures online so I could show you. His shower curtain is at the top of the shower.
Yeah.
How does the shower curtain that's at the top of the shower protect the water from going out of the shower? Fuck out of here for not having a goddamn thing for me to be able to shower with, and for allowing the water to go out of the tub because cosmetically it looks prettier to have it up higher than down low. Fuck out of here.
Did I put it too high? That won't keep falling. That's what it is. I haven't renovated that bathroom, or at least that area, the shower area. Yeah. Did I put the shower head, the curtain too high?
Bro, look at this. Look at this. Nothing in the shower.
Well, there is a curtain there.
Look at this curtain. It's above the goddamn tub.
I did put it too high. We don't use that.
Who puts a curtain above the tub? Fuck out of here with that shit, bro.
Yeah. You know what happened? I think what happened, it fell.
Little his and hers. Little his and hers.
You had to take a picture of that?
I mean, I made sure I didn't show the other one because
yeah.
I mean, I showed the nicer one, like the more appropriate one. Hey, look at this shit. This motherfucker. This is how high end this dude is. GenerationShock. Welcome, Lewis. Oh man, there it is.
He's stupid.
Fucking guy got a logo.
I actually thought you was gonna talk about because I felt bad after. I was like, man, I should have waited. Where you're like leaning over and I'm cleaning right after you immediately, and I'm like,
no, that one's not as bad. Like I get it, man. The wife's out of town. You don't want to get in trouble. Like she got you whipped.
I'll forget. And then I was like, if I don't do it right away, I'll forget. And then next thing you know, I was like, what the fuck?
No, but it was pretty funny, dude. I'm sitting there eating. Oh, motherfucker out of here. Oh, yeah, I got a better one. So this dude, oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Oh, imagine this shit, right? So we had a couple drinks of alcohol. He has some really nice liquor that his wife bought. He doesn't drink a lot. I don't drink all the time. So we had a couple sips. He broke open a glass of this, had me take a shot of that, gave me another glass of this, and I started to get hungry. I didn't eat on my drive over there. It was a 2-hour drive, right? And so it sucks nobody's here to hear these because these are good. So hopefully they'll comment in the chat later or on the in the video. But anyway, I do digress. So this motherfucker orders a pizza, right?
And
we're sitting there for
that pizza is up to 2:00 in the morning. Somebody told me that shit.
Okay, but bottom line is he orders the pizza, right? But he doesn't check on it. So an hour goes by, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I don't know. I think it says the order went through. I don't know. The order went through. I mean, I was like, all right, cool. I was like, well, call them. Like, have you tried to figure? Well, no. Why would I call them? The order said it went through. Dude, just fucking call them. This dude calls them to find out his order went through, but then got canceled because they didn't want to deliver it that late at night. And we sat there for an hour with no food. So we had to go to Wawa to go get some damn food. So that's why when I was eating my sandwich, I got done eating. The second I got up from my spot, he came right through fucking wax on, wax off that shit, cleaning it all up. It was hilarious.
I did learn something, that Wawa makes some great cheesesteak quesadillas. That's delicious. It's the first time I ever had an actual quesadilla from that place. It's delicious. Or how the white people say it is quesadilla.
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 Quesadilla. Say it right, boy. Anyway, yeah, you got it. Did you come up with one while we were?
Not really. Not really. Maybe next week. Nope.
All right. Sorry, folks. Nelly couldn't be here, so there's no sneaker of the day. But we'll still do the intro for him. What's even worse?
Not for you. Not for you.
I know,
It was for the.
What's even worse though is that he couldn't even come on the show and watch. He's at home. Right? I talked to him before the show.
Yep.
He ain't doing shit but laying in bed like a lazy bitch. He couldn't even get on the show and chat with us, like on the group chat. Pathetic.
Yeah. This is what we hear. No, hold on. No, hold on.
Oh my God, you were so horrible. Goodbye.
We got the right stuff.